Hello everybody, so good to be in the kitchen with you today. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. It's not raining out here in East Texas anymore. I actually got to sit out at the campfire this morning and have my coffee, but I'm having a sweet tooth and I really want chocolate. So I'm going to show you how to make a chewy fudge cake. It's super easy and very, very delicious, and it's quick to make. So let me get started and show you how. So what you want to do is melt a stick of butter and 2 1/4 cups of brown sugar in a saucepan. Now this is going to take about 10 minutes to melt this sugar. Now while that is melting on the stove, my sugar and my butter, I'm going to whip together the flour mixture. 2 cups of flour and my baking powder. Let me give that a little sift because you know how lumpy that gets. Little lumps everywhere. Can't tap that, can we? 1/4 cup of cocoa. Can't have a fudge cake without the chocolate. So just kind of sift that in because look at those little big chunks. It's always very chunky. No matter how much you shake up the can, you always end up with these little balls of cocoa. See? Finn's out there barking. He's so vicious. My little vicious chihuahua. Yes, he's wanting in now. That was a let me in bark.
No way. He's just laying on the bed.
Oh. My neighbor is the dog whisperer. She understands these animals much better than all of us. I'm going to stir this together. And I'm going to get ready to put the butter sugar mixture right in here. The more chocolate you add, the fudgier this will be. I think I want a little bit more. Through my sifter, let's make it a 1/2 cup of cocoa. Make it real fudgy. Shoo fly. There we go. That's gonna look even better. Now we're gonna be adding 2 eggs, which we have to beat up. We're gonna be adding that to the butter and brown sugar. Do y'all ever take that little white thing off the eggs? I can't stand that little white thing. I never could. But it's hard for me to eat if I know it's there. I don't know what it is. And then we're going to beat them up real quick. Let me go check that sugar mixture. You don't want to burn it. Just want to melt that sugar. Now you've got to watch this brown sugar carefully because you do not want it to burn. See how it's just starting to simmer and bubble? This is what's going to make the cake so chewy. I've turned off my low fire. It's been slow cooking for about 10 to 15 minutes. Now I'm going to cool it down. This is the hardest part, just waiting for it to cool down so that I can add the eggs. Okay, while my brown sugar and butter mixture is cooling, I'm going to chop up 1 cup of pecans. Fairly fine, not too fine. I don't want halves in there. I don't like biting into a whole half. So roughly chopped, I would say. There we go. Looking good. I'm having such a hard time waiting for this to cool. I don't know if this will work, but I'll try tempering a little bit of this mixture with my eggs. Let me get a spoon. So I'm just going to put a glob of the brown sugar in here and a little bit of the eggs. And give it a stir. I can see it smoking, but it's not scrambling. That's a good thing. Let's put a little bit more. Just a little more. I'm happy with that. Very happy. Debbie is here and we're getting ready to go to the store, but I told her I wasn't going until this was done. And this could have took a while to cool that sugar mixture off. You need 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and so I've got this big old jar of Mexican vanilla, and as you know, these caps are usually 1 teaspoon or so. It doesn't matter with vanilla, more or less. Since we tempered it, you can put these eggs and the brown sugar right into the hot. Thank you, Nicole. Keep it going, a little more, little more, little more. That'll work. Thank you. Here you go. Sous chef. That'll go in the sink. And then we'll just mix it together real good. And let's make us a little well right in the middle there. Just pour this deliciousness right in there. And this is, like I said, what's going to make it really chewy cake. Almost like a caramel. You want to lick the bowl, Nikki? This would burn your taste buds off. Now I'm going to stir that in very well. While I'm stirring, I might as well add my chopped pecans. See, it's almost like a brownie, but not. Serve this with some vanilla ice cream. Ooh, yeah. Okay, the batter is mixed. At least I think it all is. We'll find out when I dump it in my ungreased pan. You're going to use a 9x12 ungreased pan. I'm going to use my cast iron skillet. It's a big old number 10. Yeah, see, I didn't get it all. This dough is so thick, and that's what makes this cake so yummy and chewy. Frosting not required. That's why I like it. It's just very simple and very easy. Let's put it in this big old pan. This will solve that sweet tooth problem that you're having. And once again, these are the kind of ingredients that most everybody has in the house already. This is thick. And then you just want to pat it out. And then we're going to pop it in a 375 oven for 20 minutes. See, it almost has the texture of a Tootsie Roll. No kidding. That's why it's going to be so nice and chewy when it gets done. And yes, my hands were just washed. All done. Been in the oven for 20 minutes and been cooling off for about 20 minutes. Now all there is to give it a try. Oh my word, with some vanilla ice cream. Okay, here goes. Ridiculous how good this is. Well, it's been my pleasure to be in the kitchen with you again. And until next time, toodaloo. Chewy fudge cake. Simple, delicious.